Morning, guys. Now, here on a replacement of a Mitsubishi ductless system. Compressor burned out, so we're going to replace it. Alright, here's a Mitsubishi unit. It's got a bad compressor. Seems par for the course with these. So we're going to put a new one in, get them back up and running. Give you another shot here in a few minutes. Alright guys, you see we're starting to reclaim. Pressure's dropping. Got everything tied in, and now we just sit and wait. I'll get everything else ready, and I'll give you a shot of the change out. Compressor change out take a lot of tools, and it's one of those jobs where you hurry up and wait, because now I'm just waiting for the rest of the refrigerant to come out. Yeah, let's shut it off and see what happens. Well, seems to be holding somewhat of a vacuum right now. I just like to make sure that we have all the refrigerant out. Even though it's 410A, you still really don't want to release any of it. Alright, now we're ready to take the compressor out. Out with the old and in with the new momentarily. Yeah, the least they could do is give you new feet. this change out. Well, too easy. They could just give you another ½ an inch or so in these cases. I'd really be happy. But I guess if they gave us any more room, they'd have to charge us an extra $10. Nobody ever thinks about the service tech. I like the nice, tight, compact design, but in the end, service techs are the one that pay for it. People wonder why it takes us so long to do certain things. Well, look at the room that we're playing in. Sorry if you're seeing the back of my head, folks. A little bit of nitrogen release. Tells me the compressor's at least sound. Yep. Let's put it back together. Try to do this without burning other things up. Or getting top of the compressor too hot, you know. Again, we'll just give another couple inches. And you don't have to worry about burning stuff up either. Let's keep this staying there without popping back out so I can touch stuff. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Give that a minute to cool. Get some pressure on it. Start the process in reverse. Got the regulator set. Let's see if it focuses here. Doesn't want to. Great. But got the regulator set for about 350 pounds, 370 as you can see. Turned it off. Turn the bottle off. release my nitrogen out of here. And of course my gauge is just turned off. Turn Bluetooth on, and what we'll do, let me pause this. Alright, decided to grab the iPad, so it'll be easier to see. We're going to turn the testo on, let it do its thing, connect. And we'll get a report. Going to let the pressures go for a little while. We are going to have a little bit of drop, but not much. And I do also want to fix that fitting. It looks nasty. So we're going to address that here in a moment. I just wanted to verify that I had no leaks at my braze joints. And I'll be back in a little bit. You can see the flare fitting, it looks alright, but I'm just not happy with the amount of garbage that's around it. That's oil, so I'm going to cut it off and reflare it. Guys, this is one of the best flaring tools I found on the market. It's my Hilmar, and I'll tell you what, I absolutely love it. I don't know if you can see down in there or not, but it's not a straight head. It doesn't go straight down and in. It's offset, so it gives you a nice even flare. On top of that, you'll see here in a second, once it gets to a certain point, it won't let you take it any further. So each time it gives you the perfect flare. Once I get it off here, I'll show you. You can't over flare with this system. See if I can get it off with one hand. Nice flare all the way around, nice and even. Couldn't ask for a better flare. Pick one up. I've had the rigid, I've had yellow jackets, I've had a couple of different ones, and so far this is the one that I like the best. And before anybody says anything, yes, I did clean up that pipe before I put it all back together. So make sure all your fittings are clean, the flares are good on them, and you won't have any problems. Don't over flare them. So now we're back in, and we're going to add pressure. As you can see, it's at 0. We'll bring it back up to about 300, somewhere's in there. That's my trademark, guys. Everywhere you see me, you'll find a cup of coffee, especially from Dunkin' Donuts. Alright, we're going to let it sit there for a while. Turn these off. We'll let it balance out. Turn my bottle back off. And then I release the air out of that line. Just something I've always done. I don't trust my seats for some reason, even though it's a brand new gauge set. So, roughly 372.6, 372 we'll call it. And let it sit there for a while. We'll be back. Okay guys, we're all back up and running. I didn't show you a lot of the boring stuff of evacuating, nitrogen charge, evacuating, still the same routine. Just waiting for it to come back on, check my charge, and we're pretty much out of here. Other than that, anytime you have a problem, remember, call the bear, and we're there.